it going, everybody? This is Matt, obviously, and yeah, what a week it has been. Last 2 weeks, really. Want to do a little update on that. Hope everybody's doing great, having a good weekend. I guess I'm kind of winding down from a whirlwind last couple of weeks. We had state testing in our classrooms, so that took a lot out of us. But card-wise, hobby-wise, it's been like beyond a dream come true, and also coaching-wise, it's been amazing. So you might notice, got a new lid, got it from my sister, really happy about it. She just was hanging out with my dad and saw this right after Fleur got traded. It's got a like mouth underneath it, never seen anything like it. So super unique, love it. Gonna be wearing this thing, supporting the Wild and Fleury, obviously, in the playoffs coming up. Yeah, so as far as coaching goes, I'm wearing my official, I guess, coach shirt, but I was asked, well, I kind of volunteered, honestly, to coach a group of 8th graders that I've known since they were kids, and I really wanted to try to make an impact on them, not just, as basketball players, but beyond that, and try to get them to win together and win as a group. And I feel like I did that, which was the best part. Seeing them beat the team that beat them earlier and do it so convincingly, and having everybody cheer on the bench was just an amazing feeling. So I don't know if any of you have ever coached before, or have watched your own children succeed in a sport, but it's a little bit sweeter than winning one on your own. So just wanted to throw that out there. Hobby-wise, I had a pretty interesting couple of weeks. There was a segment that was done on a Pittsburgh news channel that I did an interview for a little over a month ago, and they aired the segment. It was 3 minutes long exactly. It was well edited, left out a couple parts I really liked, but overall it was well done. So I posted on Twitter and tagged Marc-Andre Fleury's agent, Alan Walsh, and he sent it to Marc-Andre, told me that he enjoyed it and he wanted to contact me. So I didn't think anything would come of it anytime soon. And as I sat down yesterday at my computer, I was lucky enough to get a message from him. So if you would like to see that message, I have it linked below as well. It's right below the news segment link. Would love for you guys to check it out. But I think the biggest thing that I took from it was that I love that no matter how big of an athlete Marc-Andre Fleury has become, I think he stays humble and he takes the time to recognize his fans, and I think that's something that you don't see a lot of big time athletes do. And I was having a good conversation with my buddy Alan, who I hope watches this, and he and I were talking about how hockey players are by far the best at talking back to fans in a good way, and just acknowledging them. And I think that's something that I recognized within Marc-Andre when I decided to start collecting him, and ever since he was drafted, to be honest. So that was pretty cool. So anyways, going from that, last night I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I was pretty excited, and today I've just kind of been winding down, taking care of some chores and stuff around the house, and I did get a couple of cards in I would love to share. The first one, I won't do a story behind this one. This one just came in the mail today as well. Is from Upper Deck Premier 15-16, 16-17. Get the focus changed here a bit. And it's really cool because it's my first autograph of him in his Penguins jersey with the white helmet on. So beautiful on-card autograph. It was a very, very fair price, and happy to add that one to the collection for sure. This other one here has a really cool story behind it. So yeah, gotta share it. Justin, Pittsburgh Penguins collector and fan, reached out to me randomly on Instagram, and he said, hey, I saw this amazing card at a card show, but he doesn't have Instagram. It's a Fleury, and it's got a patch, and it's out of 5, and it would look amazing in your collection. I mean, that right there says enough about the Instagram community. I've spoken to it many times, and it continues to amaze me, and I just hope that I can, be that example back to a lot of different people. But he said, you got to contact him. I've got his email, and he was kind of a go-between, and he did a great job of letting this guy know, his name's Paul, that I had a collection that he thought this card would look amazing in, and he and I worked on a price. Paul was very fair, and it's my first card with this type of patch in it. So it's from Artifacts 2010-11, and it's out of 5. Check out the patch on this card. Isn't that just amazing? Let's see if I can get the focus right here. There we go. Yeah, this is spectacular. So yeah, awesome to have a Canadian patch on a card. Kind of wondering, where this came from on the jersey. Obviously, the Penguins being an American team, but yeah, I'm wondering if it came from a jersey that the Penguins wore when they were playing in Canada. It would be kind of cool to know the backstory of a card like this. So yeah, those are the only two that I really wanted to share. Major cards. I've been very lucky to be adding a lot of cards lately, just some smaller ones and whatnot to the collection. But I would say that those two carry a lot of significance, just because they're the first. Obviously, having an autograph with that white helmet on is really cool, and having a Canadian flag patch. It actually is in the top part of the display case, which I haven't moved a card from there since I put that together a couple months ago. So that's pretty amazing. I do want to give a couple quick shout outs just about how everything unfolded last night. I mean, a lot of people reached out, said thank you to them back. Reached out and just talked about how awesome it was to hear from Marc-Andre. And there was one particular person, Lightning Collector. He's a big Braden Point fan. I think one of the coolest things is when you get surprised by someone. We can't help but sometimes see what people say or see what people post, and I think at times I've seen things posted by people and I'm like, I don't know what kind of person they'd be once you interact with them, but it really teaches me when these people reach out and they're just genuine, kind people that I think it's important that we all try to connect with each other at some point. And so he was very kind, and I could tell that he's as big of a fan of Braden Point as I am Marc-Andre Fleury, and so I hope that he gets to experience this at some point. So I definitely want to give a shout out to him. Kirk McLean Collector and Mark, you know who you are. They were very, very kind in reaching out, and there were so many people. A lot of the people that I have known for a while reached out, and it was really nice to hear from everyone, to be honest with you. And I can only hope that everyone can experience that on some level when somebody they admire reaches out to them and encourages them. So yeah, it was amazing. Thank you so much. Well, hope you all have a great weekend. There will not be a podcast this weekend. I'm going to let last episodes burn for another week. It is a pretty long one, but a really fun one to have those two guys on there from Center Ice Cardcast. And looking forward to watching Marc-Andre play tomorrow. His new mask should be in. His new pads look amazing. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.